to solve the classwork together. Open with me page 895. For 3 and 4, name the values of the given digits in each number. What is the relationship between the values of the given digits? Look at here. Exercise 3, the 5s. Where is the 5s here in this number? Do you see it? Okay. Can you read this number? Yeah, teacher. How? First step, put the places value. Put the shortcut of the places value. Then read from left to right. Let's put the places value. Do you see this comma? Do you remember the small trick when I told you put comma after 3 digits from the right here? Ones, tens, hundreds, and comma. Why? To separate between the two buildings. Do you remember? The building of lower grades and here this class or this digit in the higher grades in building of thousands. Very good. Now let's read. This is 1,000. So this is 5. 5 what? What the name of this class? 5,000. Thank you. Go to the other building. What this number? 500. So can you read it? 5,500. Very good. Now, do you know what the value or the relationships and the relationship between these fives? Okay. First here, this is the 5 in the hundreds. So what the value of this 5? It's 500. Remember, when you say word 100, you have 2 zeros. And what about the 5 in the thousands? 5,000s. Do you remember thousands equals how many zeros? 3 zeros. So 5 and put 3 zeros. So it's 5,000s. So these are the values of the 5s in 5,500. Okay. But what the relationships between the values of the 5 here? Look at here. The 5, the first 5. Where is the first 5 here? The first 5 on the left. Do you know where is your left hand? Okay, so the first 5 here on the left, the 5 in thousands place. So the first 5 on the left is 10 times as greater as the second 5 on the right. So let's write the relationships. Again, the value of the first 5 on the left in the thousands is 10 times as greater as the second 5 on the right, which is on the hundreds place. Exercise 4, the 2's in the can you read this number with me? Wow, teacher, it's very big number. This number consists of how many digits? This number consists of 6 digits. Can you read it? Yeah, teacher, we know the trick to read any big number. How? Look at the comma. We put comma after each 3 digits. Okay, and start from left. But here we have all the digits on the left in the building of thousands. So I will read the first 3 digits. As usual, put ones, tens, hundreds, and also here ones, tens, hundreds. But all of the ones, tens, hundreds here in what? In thousands. Don't forget. So let's read the first 3 digits here on the left. It's 220. Again, 200. I said the name of the digit and the place value of the digit. So here 2 in 100 and the next 2 in tens. So it's 20. So 220. But don't forget the name of the building. 220,000. And for what the name of the class or what the name of the place value? 400. So let's repeat again. 220,400. Okay, but can you tell me what the value of the 2 here? The first 2, where is the first 2? On the left. Okay, so teacher, it's so confused. How can I know the number of zeros for this 2? It's so easy. 2 here in which place? 2 here in hundred place. So let's write 2, and you said what? 200. So 100 mean how many zeros? 2 zeros. It's 200 only or 200,000. Don't forget the name of the building. So 1000 mean how many zeros? 3 zeros. So this digit has 5 digits. The value of 2 on the left, the first 2 here, is 200,000. Okay, what about the 2, the second 2 here on the right? Let's write 2 in which place? 2 in 10,000. So let's write 2, and 10 has how many zeros? Has just 1 zero. So you said 2 in 10,000 or 20,000. So 1000 mean how many zeros? 3 zeros. Okay, very good. So this is the values of the 2's here. But what about the relationships between the 2 here? Okay, look at here. The value of the first 2 on the left is 10 times as greater as the second 2 on the right. Now time to solve the independent practice. Exercise 5. Name the values of the given digits in each number. The 8 in, can you read this number? Before you read any number or find the value of each digit, you have to write the place's value. It's very, very important to start by writing the place's value. So, what the first place value here? It's ones, tens, hundred. And what about here? Thousands. Very good. So, can you read it? 1884. Okay, what the value? What the meaning of value? Put the digit with its zeros. Again, the value is the digit with its zeros. The place where this digit sits. Okay, so here, what the value of 8? Look at the first value. Where is the first value? The first value on the left, the greater value, the greater 8. So here, 8 here, in which place? In 100 place. So 800 mean has how many zeros? 2 zeros. Very good. The next 8 or the second 8 on the right here, 8 in which place? In tens. So 8 here, 8 tens. Tens mean how many zeros? Just 1 zero. Very good. Here, exercise 6. The fours in, can you read this number? Teacher, before we read or before find the values of any digit, it's so important to put the place's value. So start by ones, tens, hundred. What about these in the other building, the higher grade building? So it's also ones, tens, but in which building? In thousands. Okay, so let's read it. Start from left. It's 44. You read it as usual. Start by read the digits, which is which in thousands building. So it's what this digit or what this number? 44. 44. What? Say the name of the building. 44 thousands. And what about this number? 391. Okay. Can you tell me what the value of these digits? The first 4 on the left is 4 in 10. But in any 10? No. 10,000. So let's write the digit 4. 10,000 or 40,000. Don't confuse. It's so easy. Okay? 4, 10,000. 10 mean how many zeros? Just 1 zero. And thousands, 3 zeros. Very good. So now we have 4 zeros. 40, we read it as usual. This number is 40. 40 what? The 3 zeros read as thousands. Okay, so it's 40 thousands. Okay, here, the second 4, 1,000. So it's 4,000. Right, 4,000 mean 3 zeros. Exercise 7. The nines in this number. How can we read it? Put ones, tens, hundred, and another ones, tens, but these ones and tens in which place or in which building? In the higher grades or the higher digits. So here it's thousands. So any digit I will read it, I will put at the end thousands. Okay, let's start from left and read what this number read all of the digits or all of the number in the building thousands. Okay, what this number? It's 79, but it's only 79? No, it's 79,000 and what here? 951. Very good. Now, let's write the value of the nines. Where is the first 9? On the left, the greatest 9 here. So this 9 in which place? In 1,000. So 9,000 mean 9 and how many zeros? 3 zeros. Okay. What about this 9? 900. So I would put 9. How many zeros in 100? 2 zeros. Very good. Exercise 8. The 2's in, can you read this number? Wow, teacher, so big number. You can read it. The first step, you have to put the places value. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundred. But the other or the last ones, tens, hundred in thousands place or thousands building. So let's read the number in the thousand building. 220 only? No, 220,000. Do you have any digits in the lower grades or lower digits? No, there is no number, so I will read it as 220,000. Okay, can you tell me what the value of 2? The first 2 on the left, the greatest 2 here is 2 in which place? 100,000. Can you tell me how many zeros here? 100 has 2 zeros and 1,000 3 zeros. So now we have 5 zeros. And what about 2 in 10,000? It has 2. 10 mean 1 zero and 1,000 means 3 zeros. So it's 20,000. So here we have 200. Look, I read it 200. 200 what? 1,000. And here 20,000. Time to solve the Common Core assessment. Page 896. Exercise 19. Correct your answer with me. Which group of numbers shows the values of sevens in this number? At first, can you read this number? Teacher, yeah, I can read any big number. The first step, put the places value and put comma after each 3 digits from the right. Here ones, tens, hundreds, and here another ones, tens, but in which building? Thousands building. Okay, let's read from left to right. At first, read the number in the thousand building. What the number in the thousand building? 57. But 57 what? 57,000. And what here? Let's go to the other building. 707. So let's read the number, all of it. 57,707. Now, can you find the value of the sevens here? Let's start by the value of the first 7 on the left. 7 in which place value? In thousand. 1,000. Ones in which building? Thousand. So it's 1,000. Here 7,000 mean how many zeros? 3 zeros. Very good. Now the second 7 on the right. 7 in which place value? 100. So 700. I will write 7 and how many zeros? 2 zeros. The last 7 on the right here, 7 in one's place, so it's only 7 without any zeros. Okay, so here, which one is the correct answer? A or B or C or D? Here we have 7 and 7. We have 2 answers almost correct, but which one is the correct one? 700, 7,000 or 770 and 700? Yeah, it's C. 700 and 7,000. If you like this lesson, press the like button. Also remember to subscribe the channel to get your latest lessons right here on the YouTube.